Well, welcome everybody to another Saturday morning. I got to keep this one short and sweet today because I got to go to work again. Busy weekend at work. Easter always is. So I'm going to I'll cut it to about an hour, I guess, and get out and do it again. Oh God, couldn't be bothered today. Couldn't be bothered any day, to be honest. Especially today, it's pretty overcast and all that sort of biz, and you just want to stay home and have a barbecue and a couple of beers, I guess. Brad, how are you, mate? How you going? I sent you a link. I think I sent most people a link. Andy, I sent you one too, mate. In your messenger, man, if you want to pop on. Haven't seen you for a while. Have a chat about your little trip and your trip that's coming up too, up to Darwin, I think it was. Max F420, how are you? Going good, man, going good. And Peter Carroll, there you go. Old Peter. Come on, Pete. Come on. You got to come in, mate. It's been a while. Matt Cundiff, how are you, buddy? Yeah, not much going on today, man. Yeah, got, as I said, got to go to work. So, yeah, going to be a rather short one today. But I haven't been out doing any flying this week because it's been flat out at work. Had a day off yesterday. Of course, the house is starting to look like a bomb's hit it because, when I get time off, I charge me batteries to go out flying, and then I edit and all this sort of stuff. I just don't do anything around the house, and then I look at the place and go, "Oh my God, it's so neglected." So I did a little bit of cleaning yesterday because I couldn't go flying. So anyway, but I did do a bit of editing. So, and I did a couple of other things too, a couple of different things with editing, and I popped it off on a 265 file. I couldn't believe how small it was. There's got to be something wrong. I don't know. I got to have a chat to Jim actually because I think he renders off in 265, or Al even. Al would know too. Artco, how are you? Dave Lorenzo, how are you, mate? It's evening. Yes, I know. It's all dark over there. It's all light over here. Drone Days, how are you, bud? How are you? Thanks for joining me back from the sky. How you going, mate? Are you in my email list, Carlos? I think you are. I'm not sure. And here comes the traveling Wilbury. Andy.
How you going, mate?
How are you, mate?
Yeah, good.
You just had another trip down to Lincoln, and that was pretty interesting, man. I haven't seen Lincoln, as I said, since I was about 18 or 19 years old.
Yeah,
and
that's changed a bit now. Highest proportion of millionaires live near that marina.
Looks like I won't be moving in anytime soon.
No.
Hey, look at this, right? I think I think Adrian is on an exercise bike.
What was that?
I think Adrian's on an exercise bike.
Well, he does need the exercise.
He is too. Oh, goodness me.
Well, how you doing, Andy?
Good, mate. Yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
You never cease to...
The last time, what happened, Andy, is that Matt, he called me fat, so that hurt my feelings. So I'm trying to get it.
Yeah. Chubby bubby was the word I used. Hey! Hey, good darling, how are you?
Good.
So how to
Did you tell your daddy was getting fat and he had to jump on a bike?
I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, you would have. I would have.
No. What's going on, fellas?
Anyway. Oh, bugger all, mate. Bugger all. Just having a chat to Andy's going for another holiday up to Darwin soon.
Yeah, we're gonna do that 1st of May, I'm going to move, take the van out. So we'll probably be away for about a month, 5 weeks.
Wow, dude. Wow. Are you going to hit him up there for permissions to go flying and all that sort of biz?
I've got my license already. It takes them 2 days.
Yeah, because they don't care, mate. They just want to know you're doing it. They know
Yeah.
it's not dangerous.
Yeah. did you see that footage I did with the Iron Knob pits? No,
you only just put that one up, didn't you? Yesterday or something?
Yesterday I put it up.
Yesterday. I saw it pop up. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be though. Don't worry about that.
I went there about 2 years ago, and I went to the information bay at Iron Knob, and they said, "Oh yeah, you can film the pits. Go on the golf course. There's nobody there at the moment." I said, "Oh, all right." So they told me where to go, and I went there, and I'd only just set the drone up, and these 2 blokes came. They said, "Sorry, mate, you can't film the mines." I said, "What is that?" He said, "Oh, it's very secretive." So I showed him a picture of Google Earth. I said, "This is so secretive, the world can see this." But anyway, I footage over the mines. And I thought, next time I'll go. So on the way back of this last trip there, I was on the side of the road there, and I thought, yeah, this would be a good spot. And I set it up. But it wasn't over the main mine. It's huge, that bloody the main one, massive. But I got these 2 that I did. He bought another drone.
Oh my God, Adrian, what have you done?
What?
What have you done?
With what?
If you've done what I think you've done, you shouldn't be exercising, because you've got to save as much body fat as possible, because you will not be able to eat for the next 3 months. Oh, look at this, Brian.
What?
Look at it. Look at this. Look at Adrian. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Oh no! There's a disaster in the making.
It'd be good to see how far that'll go.
That's just.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to see Adrian's crash video.
Can you imagine living next door to Adrian for the next couple of weeks?
I couldn't imagine it any time, to be honest. But yeah. Oh my God. Adrian's gone out and got one. He's got to exercise because his wallet's so light now. He's not carrying any weight on that. So, oh man.
I guess I shouldn't even talk about my Tiny Hawk 2 that came in today.
Well, bit of a letdown, Brian.
No, it's like this little dinky thing, and he's got like $1,300 worth of drone there. Good one.
Did you take out Care of Fresh, Adrian?
Huh?
Did you take out Care of Fresh? You didn't. Oh my God! No wonder he never flies his drones. He's got no Care of Fresh on any of them.
Hey, Andy.
G'day, mate. How are you? Right, all right?
I don't need no Care Refresh because I'm not gonna drive it. I'm not gonna fly it on manual mode. I'm only gonna fly normal and sport. That's it.
You're not gonna. You've bought an FPV drone. You don't want to fly FPV.
Well, not yet. Damn it! I gotta get used to it first, though.
That's what I'm saying, mate. You should have got yourself a Tiny Hawk as well. And then look at that. There's poo under his fingernail again.
Andy, this is not for you. That's for Matt. Okay, not for you, Andy. That's for Matt.
See, he goes and flies a Mobula 6. Now he thinks he's FPV king. He's gone out and got this. Oh my God. Oh, dude. So everyone's telling him to go get himself a little Tiny Hawk or a Mobula or something, just so you can get your fingers used to it and all, like Brian's done, like I've done. But he goes out and goes all Maverick. We've seen the Mavericks out there, and
Yeah. There's another thing too. Hey,
is that right?
I've been working on that simulator liftoff, and I've only gotten to where I can just now take the simulated drone and cruise it in a straight line and bank left and bank right without crashing into either the ground or something else.
Yeah,
I still don't know if I'm ready for a real one yet.
yeah. It's
a whole
totally
different
different, man.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to have that left stick control, mate. And as soon as you've got that, man, that'll make your flying a lot easier. Curious
Too
George
hard
with
for
the
me.
muzzles. Sorry, Andy.
Too hard for me, those things.
Yeah, it's different. It's a good challenge, to fly them, and it's a different flying experience, man. I love it. It's fantastic. I've got my Freestyle 2 coming in the next week. So
you do?
yes, my 2S.
Now, Carlos talked me out of getting that thing because he said I wasn't ready for it.
Well, no, I wasn't ready for it when I got my first one either. But I've been flying the crap out of this bloody Tiny Hawk 2, where I've got to the point where I chuck a 2S battery on the Tiny Hawk now, and I've only got one of those batteries, and to the point now where I put the 1S on, I'm just bored shitless now. Okay, next. I want to go faster now.
See, that's what I want to get.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, I bought that, and that'll be rocking up in the next week. So I'll be happy with that.
Did you buy that online, mate?
Yes, yeah. Got that one off eBay. That one.
Hey, Matt, I just wanted to pop in and say hi and test my Wi-Fi to see how far it would reach out to the yard, and it made it all the way.
Well, you're doing all right, mate. Your picture's not breaking up or anything. It's good.
I know. I can't believe it. I'm looking at a real strong signal. So what the hell's going on here?
So
Even
so
Adrian
Brian,
looks clear.
So Brian, let me ask you a question. You will come on my show, but not mine.
Because you're
got a microphone, or was he just miming
you do it
this?
on,
Miming.
Adrian, you do it on a Saturday night. I got to ask permission from the wife, man. I'm married.
Okay. But check this out. That's not my problem. That's yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll explain that tomorrow night to my wife as to why we're not going out.
No. Like I said, that's your problem, not mine. I got nothing to do with that.
Can you get subtitles?
I'm off the
I'm going to
hook.
have to.
You're on the hook.
Speaking of which, I don't know how many times we have to tell Adrian that when he uses his crappy iPad or his phone or whatever, he needs headsets. We can't hear him. Yeah. Here he goes.
I'm out here in the wild.
Come on, Adrian. Pop that headset on. Oh my God.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'm responsible for dinner tonight, so I just want to pop in and say hey.
Let
Hey,
your
Thomas.
fingers do the walking.
No, it's in the oven already.
Turn it off.
No worries. Hey, good on you, Brian.
Yeah. Have a good day. Have a good Saturday, Matt. Andy.
No worries.
Uh-oh, you lost Adrian too.
That's a pity.
That could be a good thing.
I know,
Later,
mate. See you, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh my God.
Matt, what's this drone you got? This
The Tiny Hawk Freestyle.
I'll write that down.
Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2.
Spell it again.
Tiny Hawk.
Oh, Tiny Hawk. All right.
Yeah. Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2.
Oh, I'll have a look. My mate I'll go flying with, he's got one of these Bug 3s. I don't know if you've seen those.
Yep.
He's bloody brilliant with it now. And he does a lot of work himself. He adds different bits onto it and bigger batteries. And he's got a shell of an old, it looks like a Phantom 3 shell. And he's taken all DJI guts out of it and he's put his stuff in the middle of it. God, mate, it does not fly well. It's amazing.
It's good fun, man. Good fun.
No, it's not for me, I don't think.
I've got to sit down when I do it. I haven't really tried doing much standing up while I'm doing it. But just lately, I've been going around a lot of shit and around playgrounds and dipping and diving, and I don't trust myself standing up. I'll end up on my ass, I think.
Have you got goggles for it?
Yeah. You can't fly them without them, because once you come back towards yourself, everything's backwards. If you're looking without goggles, So, like any drone or any aircraft, when you're coming towards yourself, left is right and right is left. It's so hard to fly. So once you've got the goggles on, everything's just stays the same. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Left is left, right is right,
Do you use the goggles when you're flying the Mavic 2?
Never. No, I don't use goggles on them, mate. No.
Yeah.
I know he is. Ron, did you see that?
I missed what?
Adrian's got himself the bloody FPV DJI drone.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
Hold on, let me see my shock face. You want to see it again?
Yeah, like that was never going to happen.
Hey, meet Dan.
Hey, Dan, how are you, mate?
They gave me a boy nurse today.
Did that? Well, that's not good. Disappointing day at work, brother.
Yeah, Dan's pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. That's all right.
Adrian
yeah,
bought the
now,
FPV drone.
I know. He flew the Mobula 6 or whatever the hell it was. And everyone's telling him, oh, that's a good starter drone, get this, get that, and and then move up and do your 2S and go from there. Oh, no, he's gone all Maverick. He'll be the next Maverick, and he hasn't got Kara Fresh.
Oh, geez. He'll be the next one to fly it in the water.
Well, he'll be the only one on the internet doing a range test and automated return to home as per normal. Push the button, off it comes.
Hey, Ron, tell me, the bloke who, when he recovered his drone out the water, was it okay? Was it able to fly again?
No. Somebody yelled out to pull the battery and put a fresh one in and try and turn it on, but then somebody else, no, don't do that. But the funny thing, Andy, was of that whole story was this guy was brand new to drones and to the FPV drone, and he had lost sight of it, and like 20 people gathered to help him. All of a sudden, he goes, I got it, and he flew it over all of our heads, just at the drone meet up in Florida. And 10 seconds later, he thought he was being hot dog and did a swoop and didn't quite swoop quite enough. And we heard a big splash. Then this random guy that, like I said, there are people from all up around the East Coast and even as far as out in the Midwest that
that's right.
That were at the meetup. But this guy, super nice guy, he goes, I'll go get it. So he dove in the water, and everybody's like, oh, go right, go left, go back, go front. And then he played a little trick on us. He actually found it, but he didn't let anybody know. And then he took one more dive, and he come popping out of the water like Rambo. I got it.
I said, I was on someone's show anyway. I said it would have been good if he came out the water hands first, just under the water, and his hand just come up with the drone.
Yeah.
And then he followed it.
So that's never going to fly again, is it?
Probably not.
Look,
But at
I
least
heard
he has the drone. He can turn that in, and what is it, $200-300 for the care refresh and get it replaced.
Yeah. But I did actually hear, whatever it was, a week or so ago, that it was all dried out and everything. And I can't remember who did what and who told me, or it was in the chat or some shit, but he reckons that it fired up. So whether it actually flew again, I don't know. I mean, there's a good chance it would have fired up if they dried it out. But if they haven't pulled it apart, it's stuffed. That's absolutely stuffed. It won't last 2 minutes. There's going to
I'd
be
like to hear the final saga. See,
Mm. Well,
that could
that'd
be
be
a
in
viral-
DJI's. They'd have
viral
that now.
YouTube. Drone
Yeah.
crashes in shark-infested water in Florida, and then flies again a week later.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Hey, they got bull sharks in that brackish water there as well.
There's sharks in there, yeah.
That'd be bull sharks if it's brackish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Sharks
nice.
It's like a snake's a snake.
You know. Well, no, I'd rather, I don't know,
No.
come across a grey nurse shark than what I would a bull shark.
A gray what?
Grey nurse.
Gray
Grey
nurse.
shark. Big bastards, mate. And their teeth, they'll come out like this and they look like they but they probably won't attack you. Whereas a bull shark will just bite you and then ask a question.
Yeah. They
those
have
bull
things over
sharks.
there that can kill you over in Australia. He wants me to come visit him.
No.
Spinner sharks. No bull sharks. Oh, we got all the bull sharks in our brackish waters over here.
You got saltwater crocs. You got your mean snakes. Your kangaroos that'll punch you out.
Yeah. You saw that, didn't you, Andy?
I did.
Yeah. Hey, you might know Ron, right? Oh, well, I know Ron. Everyone else runs Ron. But Ron, I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Now, obviously, within DaVinci, I've had the free version for a while. Now, I've got this studio version, and I'm able to render off at 265. Now, the free version, you can't. It has to be 264.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, the 264 file I've got up there renders off. It's about 6.5 gig, right? Now, that's about normal for me, right? Six odd freaking gig. Now, let me just pull the specs up here. What do I want? D drive.
But what's the difference between 264 and 265?
Different compression.
264.
Yeah, different compression. And here's the difference, right? Okay, this was 4.35 gig, right, for a 2-minute 20 video. I rendered off an H.265. The file is 390 meg.
Wow.
It's at 4K. It's not even a gig.
I said that don't make any sense.
And I watched it. There's no degrading of quality in it at all. I was hoping Jim would pop up so I could ask him.
Before you shoot. So I know YouTube compresses stuff, but you didn't have it on there yet.
No, this is straight off DaVinci.
That's weird. I can't answer that one.
Weird, eh? Dan, I sent you an email, brother. With the link to the Dronies video, my man. So that's all there for you, ready to rock and roll when you want it. As I said before, anyone who doesn't know in the chat, whoever wants a copy of that video, I've sent one to Steve Carpenter and Dan as well. He's got one. Now the music on there, if you're a Epidemic Sound user, it'll be absolutely fine for you. But I have got 2 files there, one with music and one without, that you can add your own music to if you haven't got Epidemic Sound. But if you have, totally fine to put that on your channel. There's not much of a problem there.
Can you, since I gave you access to my Dropbox, can you put one up on my Dropbox?
Everyone except Ron. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I can do that, mate. Hey, Andy, I went out with Tim Devine a couple of weeks ago, right? And we did this nice thing. And we went out to breakfast. And he just paid for it. Just like that. Couldn't
You
believe it.
paid for it.
Yeah, straight up, mate.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
bloody.
was going to make a comment. But
What a wuss.
I know. He's not as devious as you.
Did he
forgot
go
my
in your
wallet.
car or his car?
We went in my car. I know. I actually, when he was walking up to the car, I was looking for a lump in his back pocket. I said, "What's that, mate? What's that in your back pocket?" And he goes, "My wallet." I said, "All right, get in." Yeah.
There's a lot of people who fall for that trick. I won't with you.
Oh, good
So
fun.
when's the next trip planned for down here?
Look, man. It looks like. Yeah, see you, Brad. Thanks for popping in, mate. Good to see you again, man. Have a great weekend, brother. I want to get down there pretty soon because it looks as though over the next couple of weeks that my job won't be there anymore. So I have to. If that's the case, then I might take a couple of weeks and just rip down to Adelaide again. But you're going away again, so
1st of May I'll be gone.
Yeah. Well, I'll need somewhere to stay. So if you put the keys somewhere, mate,
Yeah, no worries.
I'll just pop it in and.
You're not very tidy though. I never see you making the bed.
No, well, I'm not going to. No, I won't. I won't be
Get some
doing
heavy
anything.
use.
It's going to. Are you calling me fat, Ron?
Not at all.
I'm not too sure what you meant by heavy. That's all. If I was to get on that plane that's to your left there, they'd probably have to extend the wings about another 6 or 8 feet to get that extra lift.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Get me in
King Air 200.
King Airs. Yeah, they hoof along those things. Oh, the twin, right? Yeah.
Yep, twin prop.
Nice.
There's a bloke, Ron. There's a bloke I follow on YouTube. I love watching these footage of pilots. Like I think it's called Steve-O 1 or something. He flies all over America. Well, I think around about the Bermuda, somewhere around there, and they go through the whole rigmarole of turning this on, switching this, getting the bloke outside when he starts to prop up and all that. Absolutely brilliant. We've got one over here, but actually it's in Papua New Guinea. It's Bush Pilot is called, and they're so bloody good. Their footage and all that.
Mm.
And I love watching that.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna share that with you.
There's a couple of channels too where people have got their own private little planes and they're stuffing about and landing on beaches and all sorts of stuff. And one of the blokes, well, the cardinal error of not running your motor flat knackers before you take off. So he'd actually just started taking off on the beach, and he had a air bubble in his fuel, and he took off, and next minute, gone. So he didn't have the speed to actually do much about it, because he's on his takeoff with his flaps and all sorts of shit. So he's not going real quick, probably 60 knots, I reckon those things take off at, not very quick. And it just came back down again with no thrust or anything like that. You've got nothing at 60 knot, and it should just come down. Over she went, over on the roof, snapped the tail and all sorts of shit. But yeah, that's what you got to check all those things, and complacency. It's like anything with drones and things like this. Done it a million times, nothing's ever happened. Well, that's the time it will happen, Ron, you didn't see the footage. I nearly lost my Mavic 2, mate. I nearly did exactly
Again?
what. Yeah, me again.
Well, you had to go search for it around that lake the one night. You had to.
That was the first Mavic.
Oh,
that was a controlled emergency landing. This
Yes.
one would have been an absolute crash.
Do tell.
And I would not have got it back. Where was I? Where was I?
You're crashing.
Waterfall.
That's right. That's right. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll just. I'll get the file up. Yeah, I think it's 366. I'll just have a look. No, it's not 366.
While you're playing this, Matt, I'm moving on, so I'll catch you next time, eh?
All right, Andy. No worries, mate. Thanks for popping in, man.
Good to see you, Andy.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
And
All right.
hopefully... whoop, am I breaking up or is he? No? Everything's fine? Okay.
Nope. I don't have my
366.
microphone tonight. I don't know how well you can hear me, but
No, that's all right, mate.
I forgot it at home.
366.
I get home here hopefully in an hour. I spent 3 extra days up here. Not
Did
by
ya?
sick call outs.
370. I think this is the one. Oh,
What did you do?
StreamYard, when you share files, right? StreamYard doesn't recognize 265, so it won't play the file.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So what you got to do is share the screen. So I'll share my other screen there. Share screen over here. Okay. Now I did show everyone this last week, but you haven't seen it. That's right, Dad. Oh, sorry, you missed that, did you, mate? I think you sound the best you've ever sounded. Low and slow, just like a good rib. Okay, so here we go. So as I was explaining last week, I'm doing 50k here. So in normal mode, I'm flat knackered. So that's 50k is about 34, 33 miles an hour. Because in spances like this, if you go slow, it's just too slow. So you've got to go flat knackers with whatever you do. And as I said last week, so I'm punching up here, getting this waterfall. Oh, yeah. And I said, now look at my relation. I'm not that high, right? So I'm under this tree line here, right? So that's about the level I am, right? Around about there. And I get this thing here. Oh, yeah, that's a nice shot. And I thought, oh, yeah, start to slew to the left. And I'll get another shot here in a minute. Here we go. Start to bring the yaw around a little bit. And then
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, dude.
So I lost mine last summer.
Yeah, I'm still doing 50. So I'm looking at the shot going, oh, yep, need a bit of gimbal here. Yep. Let's pop that gimbal down, have a little look. Yep. Let's go the gimbal. Yep, there we go. Got me speeds now. Beautiful. I'll hold that speed there. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, whoop, what's that in the left-hand corner? Oh, my goodness. Look at it. Oh, my God.
Yep. That's what I did.
Just pulled it out, mate. I'm telling you.
You wouldn't have found that.
Oh, no, that's gone. That's bye-bye. Bye-bye. Even with my orangeness, I'll probably be able to see it and go, well, that's a good spot for it to grow legs. Yep. So off I'd go. Take a photo of it, send it in DJI. Oh, that's where it is. I haven't got Care Fresh, though.
I don't either.
No. And Dan, Drone Worship. You're probably not aware, but Adrian just came on and he's got himself the DJI FPV drone. No Care Refresh. Oh dear. There's trouble, everyone. Man, I just hope he's got screen record on when it happens. Oh look, I don't want to wish that upon the boy. You know, I don't want him to crash his drones.
It's Dan's fault. He let him fly his. It was 20 seconds of the fame of flying an FPV drone.
Well, Ed let him fly his Mobula, so that was his start, and then I think Lon let him fly his FPV, and he came away from that thing all. Has he thrown the switch yet? No, he won't throw that for another 6 months, brother.
He'll be flying it in the house.
He would, yeah, stuck to the ceiling. up against the wall.
Yeah, ping, 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 ping.
Now get this though. He says, yes, but I'm not going to fly it in FPV mode. I'm just going to fly it in normal and sports mode.
Bullshit. Sorry.
Right.
That's our Adrian.
If you just want the goggles, brother, just go get the goggles.
Did he get the goggles too?
Yeah. You can't fly FPV without goggles. Tim,
Yeah, it's a good thing his children don't need like new shoes or something. No,
Food.
Adrian goes and buys a new drone.
Yeah, it's a good thing they don't eat.
Yeah,
You know?
have shoes or clothes
Yeah.
to go to school in.
Yeah,
No,
no,
Daddy needs a new drone.
Daddy needs a new drone. Michael, what's going on with this camera of yours, brother?
Hot train.
What do you think? Does that look pretty good or what?
You can see your face better, so no, it's
Tablet.
not.
It's a tablet.
Oh,
So
is
I got
it?
a new tablet with a keyboard. So I got a Samsung 7 Plus.
No
So it's
shit.
like 12.5-inch screen, like 8 gig of RAM in it, 256 hard drive. So it seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right.
7 screen.
Yeah,
Got the keyboard with it and everything. So
cameras are a lot better than they used to
see
be.
how well it does.
You know, Mike, I've been
Yeah.
meaning to mention this to you since the drone meet. When I put my video up, one of the funniest parts of the whole video was Dan riding that scooter down through the parking lot, and you've got your camera and you're chasing him down.
Running after
That
him.
was his camera. Yeah, he's like, here. He says, see if you can get some footage. I'm like, moto vlogs. All right, here we go. Let's run with it.
You did.
Stabilization was good though.
Was it?
Yeah, it came out pretty nice on his camera.
Yeah, test them out when you start running, mate. Don't worry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, the crash light.
All the way to the crash site. Yeah.
Oh, look.
Depends on if you put the master air screw props on or not.
Ooh, I wouldn't be touching them. Wouldn't be touching them, mate. My God. Dan's right though. You can, obviously, but take it somewhere you're not going to hit. You know, take it somewhere you can really stuff about with it. Give it some altitude. Give it some time to recover if you need to. You know, flying low is no good. With any aircraft that you're learning. Fixed wing, I learned that real quick. I ran out of air a couple of times there and picked up the motor and the fuel, and that was about it. The rest of it was like toothpicks. So I learned my lesson pretty quick there. Air is your friend. Height is your friend.
Yes. I learned that in aviation many times throughout the years.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, you know, hopefully, because he on his property though, he's got some nice areas that he can actually do FPV in. I would have done it with a Tiny Hawk or something like that to start with. But
I can't believe he started out with that thing. The one drone that everybody recommends, do not start out FPV in this drone.
I know.
What does Adrian do? He starts out with that drone.
Starves
Another
his,
wall hanger.
for more money. Starves his kids for 3 months just so he can watch them starve through his FPV goggles. The kids are looking a bit thin, Adrian.
Yeah, I don't care if you got holes in the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah, aeration. Yeah. Bloody hell. Oh, well, good on him. Good on him. I hope he gets a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know what he's going to do, and he will nail it. After he's had it in the air for a little bit, he'll just nail that thing, and he'll be just so excited about how fast it goes. And but don't do it anywhere near anything. You got a couple there, mate. You got
Jesus.
a couple there.
I thought I had a problem.
I thought Adrian had a problem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
half of them are like packed up and they're getting ready to go out to go fly.
God. Battery maintenance day around Michael's place, it would be a nightmare. Isn't how many packs of batteries he's got for all that shit?
Well, he had a whole picnic table to himself there at the meetup. It's scattered.
Crazy. That's crazy stuff. Oh my God. I get the shits with what
Just
just
he
went
locked
off.
up.
I think he did. Yeah, the tablet's not going too good, Michael. Might be his internet. I don't know if you heard, and people in the chat too.
There we go.
I'll be doing a very short one today, keeping it to an hour because I've got to go to work. So in a roundabout,
Oh,
about another 15 minutes.
dirty
And,
work.
I know it is, mate, especially on the weekend. So I've got 2 days this weekend. I mean, it's Easter. This is the weekend where I make all the moolah. So I put my name down to work. So anyway, I've got to do it, I guess. Because as I said, in the next couple of weeks, I mightn't be working. So I'll get myself another job somewhere, which is a bit of a bugger because I do like where I work. But anyway, you know, times changed. Nothing good ever lasts.
Well, the good news is the fires calmed down around my place.
What is Michael doing? Look at this.
It's dropped internet.
Didn't like that, did it?
No, it didn't. Moving around too much. It must have missed the Wi-Fi somewhere. Too much electronics. Oh, there. Mute that.
That's fantastic, mate.
So-
that really
yeah.
is. Oh yeah, nice, man.
Stylus, all the cameras. Folds down nice and flat. Stylus pen.
Nice.
Nice little setup. Should be good for flying. I had to so I was like, hey, Tim Jackson, I know you were making those little hooks for the Mavic Mini 2 and whatnot for the tablets. I said, you got a print for that? He's like, yeah. So he sends me one over and I put it on there and I'm like 3 inches too short on this tablet to make. So I had to extend it a little bit for my it's a big old tablet. It's 12.5 inch.
Yeah, that's big, man.
Yeah,
My
it's huge.
97 big enough. Absolutely big enough. Hey, I ordered that freestyle as well, mate.
Did you?
Yeah.
That'll be fun, dude. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, so that it was the one I was after. I just wanted to make sure, but reading it, I'm thinking, yeah, that's the one. That's the Freestyle 2.
I should have a big order coming in Monday. It's supposed to be in by noon. It's somewhere between China and here in the FedEx shipping. It's supposedly gone through imports or this, but I'm supposed to have it Monday. And that's the FPV drone for DJI.
No.
So Adrian didn't just get one. I got one too.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Have you got a spot on the wall for that, mate? Doesn't look like you got much
I'm going
room.
to have to build a shelf for it, I think.
Well, at least yours make it out of the house.
Yeah. So it's a pisser because I ordered it and then I ordered an extra battery. And so the extra battery shipped separately from the drone. So I've got the battery already. No charger for the damn. The charger comes with the drone. So I can't even. I'm like, well, I got my hobby grade charger. I might charge it. I better not. I'll wait till I get the charger. Because I got the battery and no drone yet. You get to wait all the weekend, waiting on a damn drone to come in.
What are the batteries on them?
$170, 4S, I think they are.
4S. Okay. Are they LiPo?
I'm gonna have to turn up. Now you're gonna make me put on the glasses. Thanks, Matt.
It's all right, mate.
Let's
Join the
see
club,
here.
brother.
Oh, where's the English? Intelligent flight battery. doesn't say a whole lot there. And I don't think there was really any paperwork with it inside, to tell you the truth. Oh, yeah, there is. Woohoo. Okay. Let's see. Jeez. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get out the glasses. Got a whole big old manual of like 7 different languages. Disclaimer warning. No, we don't want that. We want the specs. Where's
Gonna
the
have to get
specs?
the glasses and a
So just the
translation
disclaimer.
book. It's like Ron better trim his nose hairs by the look.
Yeah.
2000 milliamp LiPo 6S. LiPo. Max charging 90 watts.
Right. What sort of flight time are you getting out of those batteries? I
Supposed
know
to be like up to like 25 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be
Up to, depending on your fly habit,
Yeah.
whatever. But
yeah.
so it's. And let me see here. We'll pull out. Here's a 5S LiPo that I run on the drone.
Yep.
Here's the 6S DJI.
Oh shit. That's got all the intelligent crud in it as well.
No, this is just a regular. This
no,
is
I'm
the
not-
drone. This, yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be intelligent battery.
Okay, well that's why
It's
then.
got-
Yeah.
Oh, I must have to activate it or something before it'll do anything
Oh, yeah.
because it's not showing any power to it right yet.
There you go. There's your flight times there, in a roundabout sort of way.
Plugs in there. That's how it plugs to the drone,
Imagine how hot that thing gets. Oh my
and
god.
then locks into place with the little clips right here. So yeah, it should be interesting.
Mm.
Close to
Well,
20
do some
minutes
flying
cruise in the
tomorrow.
normal mode. You can get 20 minutes if you any other modes. You're looking at 9 to 10 minutes if you're in acro, roughly 6. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I do have 2 batteries though.
I
I
forgot.
heard
I had
Lon DiNardo went out and bought like another Fly More bundle of batteries. So they'll have like 6 batteries or something like that. So
Mate, if you're flying acro and you're only getting 6 odd minutes out of your flight time, why wouldn't you?
right.
Absolutely. You'd be pretty disappointed with one battery, man. That's what I said. Tim Jackson's got his Tiny Hawk 2. The way Mike flies, he'll be lucky to get 4.5
Yeah,
minutes.
4.5 minutes in acro, right? Right. Yeah, it's a 6S, so it'll be my first 6S flight, won't it, Dan? Ooh, that'll be
Ooh, here we go.
Actually, I've
Right,
flown a
Ron.
6S rig before. I've flown a regular FPV 6S, but it's not mine. It was somebody else's.
I know, Tim. Bloody really quick, mate. I could not believe that he's got his Tiny Hawk right now, to be honest. But yeah, Tim Jackson's got himself the Tiny Hawk 2. And I think it came yesterday or something like that. I should actually have my SkyDroid come today at some point too. That took 3 months. Can you believe that?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it took forever then.
Fill my head in, mate.
Have you played with it yet?
I haven't got it yet.
Oh,
It says delivery today. For Mrs. Birthday's
it's early. It's early.
And then I've got the and then I've got the Freestyle 2 coming. So that'll be the week after, I guess. So that only took Well, their delivery date says a week and a half, and it'll be at my door. So,
Well, when I got back from down there, I think it was the night of my live stream after I got back. I ordered my FPV, so it should be in Monday. It's been like, yeah, it's been a week and a half already. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go.
oh, Dan, no man.
What's up,
How-
Dale?
What's up, bro? I don't know how good my internet is, but we'll try.
No, that's all right at the moment. No
What's up,
worries.
meatball?
What's up, bro?
Next trip, I'm gonna get some good video and have some storage and all kinds of goodies, man. We're gonna be jamming next time.
So
Yes,
there's interesting things that you need to know, Mike, that they don't tell you, and I'm gonna try to go over that with you. Okay. In acro, you can push the battery until you smoke it. Okay.
yeah.
If you're in sport mode or manual mode, it'll realize that it's being pummeled really hard with the throttle, and the software will automatically cut back the power to keep the sag from happening so you don't lose your drone. In
Right.
acro, it doesn't do that, and you don't get the voltage chatter. So it's not going to say low voltage. It's going to go until the battery just smokes, and then all of a sudden you can be like, what the heck? I don't understand what happened.
You
So
better be paying attention to OSD.
right. So Billy learned the hard way. Billy Kyle figured that out the hard way. He smoked a
Okay.
battery on his third day. And
Nice.
so it is possible to smoke an intelligent flight battery. But like I
Oh,
said, if you're in any of the assisted modes, then the software automatically kicks it and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna cut you back because you're killing the battery right now. And it
I
needs to
don't
have
see me
some
playing a
recovery
whole
time."
lot in full acro with it. Not
Right.
For a while.
I mean, Mike,
I
to
got
be
a
honest
year
with
with 2 DJI refreshes, so I mean, you
It's-
know,
you,
it's how
dude,
much
it's
I
a
want to spend. If I got an extra couple $100 in my pocket, we may full send it. You know what I mean?
it's a long range flyer, bro. Look at it that way. It's for going up mountains at high speed and stuff like that,
Yep.
dude. You know what I mean? It's
That's what I would
for-
like to see
yeah.
is being able to get around here and do a little bit more scenery, trusting the software.
Sure.
I wanted the goggles anyway, so I figured the FPV drone isn't much more. And I put
Yeah.
$700 in the freaking air all the time with some of my rigs, so I'm not, you know, it's not a bad deal really.
Anybody that's out freestyling this quad either has a plethora of them available to them and they don't care, or they just have an unlimited amount of funds to work with. So don't kid yourself, man. The people are not out there freestyling. Ken does a really bad job of not explaining that to people. He's co-owner of DroneWorks, which means he has a ton of these things available to him if he crashes. So he can take these out and freestyle.
He's got quite a
you
few
know.
batteries with him.
Right. So, I mean, just being realistic here.
Yeah, be careful, man. It's a lot to. It's good to be aware of that. That's for sure. Because
Yeah.
you get caught unawares
I
real
do
quick.
like that it's got all the or the sensors and whatnot in the easier modes and whatnot. So
Mhm.
it'll be fun to try to get some chase video and stuff with that sensor mode and whatnot as far
Sure.
for some FPV. So it could be a good mix, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to be watching it.
It flies like a brick, man. It's heavy.
Yeah.
It flies like a brick.
I've had plenty of bricks though, dude.
Yeah.
I've been flying
Dan.
4 years, so I've had all kinds of bricks as far as, you know, shoot, look at my little 3-inch. My little 3-inch, the battery is just as big as the damn 3-inch. So it flies kind of like a brick in 3-inch.
no, wrong Dan.
It still
Yeah.
flies.
Yeah, Ron. What's up?
When I only was home, I think 3/4 of a day since the meet, and then I've been at work. But like I said, I still want to get you that video. I was gonna try and put.
Oh,
something
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think you took it sideways, right? You took it in like 4.3 instead of 16:9,
We
correct?
did a
It, like,
couple of views.
I
of
can
it.
change that though.
can you go sideways with it? Oh, that would be OG. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much you were able to capture because I'm sure it was staring at the majority of one side of the drone more than the other the whole time.
The one side, is
Right.
shows the one side of the drone. But
I-
the footage
I'm
looks
just-
pretty cool.
And
I'm
we're
sure
gonna
it
have to
does.
get a high speed slow motion camera out there next time we try to catch the 5 or the 5S launch. And that thing was
I don't-
just like blink a picture.
Dan, I don't
we
know
did.
if we could have put that up in the vertical, where it would have seen a lot more. I don't know how your quad would have reacted though.
It was,
So
it was pretty straight.
It really wouldn't have been that bad. It would have just means that I would have had to power down for loops instead of going into it under like a heavy throttle. I would have to kind of drop throttle and then slowly roll into it, as opposed to doing a really fast maneuver. I would just have to do it at medium pace, which actually would probably make it look a lot cooler doing it slower anyways. Kind of a lazy roll, or you know what I mean?
The other thing I was thinking about too is, if I decide to pull the trigger and go to the dark side here, I really don't have anybody that can go out with me and show me, hey, this is where you're screwing up, or do this, do that. The only thing I can do is talk to people online or on the phone.
There's a big community of us here to help, bro.
Always.
Yeah, but not many of you are here in South Dakota.
Well, no, but I mean, I learned by not having
Mike's
people
about
around
the
me.
closest. Yeah.
Mike is self-taught.
Pros.
FPV for dummies.
The Unify Pro Nano 32. 3 of them. VTXs, video transmitters. Got the Rush Micro Crossfire antennas, Immortal T's.
Nice.
The micros.
Hell yeah.
I got 4 of the regular Immortal T's. Oh, haha.
I want to get a better transmitter so I can actually switch over to Crossfire, man.
Base gates
Newbie drones.
for indoor whoop gates. So they come with a whole bunch of Velcro.
Gosh, this
for
lady's
each
thick.
as well. But
Holy mackerel.
they just
She's what?
Thick.
Oh.
Very.
and they got all the Velcro on them for the spot, so you can hang them easy. They give you a whole bunch of fucking Velcro strips too. Time to do some indoor flying.
Hey, fat chicks need loving too, Dan.
Hey, that's what I didn't say anything bad. However, I think it doesn't matter what size you got. She's still the type of chick that would turn around and be like, "Is it in yet?"
How
Too
they
much?
say, fat chicks and scooters are both
I
fun to
think Matt
ride.
went to work
Don't
him
want
up
your
the show
friends to see
for
you
us.
on either one.
Hey! My scooter is rad, bro. I don't care what anybody says. We're putting it up to a jigster tomorrow. Lance is riding his jigster out here, so.
I'm waiting for my relief to get here so I can go home.
Cracker, right there.
Yeah, Cracker FPV, Mr. Jigster.
So, Dan, did you hear that? I'm assuming it's toast, but the guy crashed his DJI in the water there.
Oh, dude, that thing went in salt water. It's not coming back from that.
Yeah.
I've never been able to recover a drone from salt. With 15 minutes after it goes in, every electronical component that has solder on it starts to corrode. They'll start turning green instantly. That's
Really?
toast, dude. It's not coming back from that. You would have had to have instantly poured fresh water on it, and you would have had to unplug the battery while it was in the water. What speeds up the process is when you pull it out and the battery's still plugged in and active. That'll speed up the corrosion process.
Wow.
So he pulled it out of the water, and then everybody was like, "Oh, plug the battery!" Oh, and then he unplugged it. It was like, "Oh."
Yeah,
Yeah, once he pulled it out of the water, unless he put it back in there, I don't think it would have mattered if he put it back in the water once he pulled it out, though. He had to pull the battery before he pulled it out, period.
Even going into brackish water is questionable if it survives afterwards. Fresh water, normally you'll survive, but brackish and salt, done.
My relief is here.
Your relief
It
is
looks
here.
like Matt's relief is him.
Yeah.
He grabbed the old shirt he threw in the pile from yesterday and threw it back out real quick. Look at all them wrinkles. It's like that commercial for
Don't iron, brother. I
Boy
do not
walks
iron.
up and Grandma and Grandpa come out of the closet. and
Got
they're
the orange
all
shirt.
clean.
Got the
About 2 hours into my shift, that sort of it looks half decent, but straight off the line, she's all
Steam.
wrinkly.
So what do? You work at the jailhouse and like you're part time the laundry guy, and then like all of a sudden you switch, like you change uniforms and then you become an inmate. Is that how this works?
Yeah, mate. I'm a chameleon, mate. I'll fit into any
Okay.
situation. I'll just
Here in
slip
the
straight in
States,
there.
we like to call it a jack of all trades. It sounds more
Right,
professional.
They just put a disguise on you, like nobody will notice that's the laundry guy.
Matthew, I got a 3.5 hour ride home, so my relief just showed up.
Be safe,
I'm-
brother.
Yeah.
How's the house?
Get it, bud.
Everything safe with the house and everything?
Yeah.
Cool. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, they calmed down finally. The winds calmed down, and they're not. I don't think they're out.
Yeah, they were pretty nice out today. We've been getting the same thing coming back across and whatnot too.
Yeah.
So.
A little scary for a couple of days though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad, Ron. I didn't fix my scooter until I got home because the parts were waiting for me when I got home. So remember I tried to bring it?
Yeah.
Didn't show up in time. So when I got back, I was able to finish the job. I wanted to ride with you guys.
I was telling Mike that the funniest part of that video was him chasing you with a camera when you're on that. Just saw him going sideways.
That little swag scooter. Dude, I
Yeah.
had that throttle pegged. I don't even think it reached 4 miles an hour. Poor thing was
He said it'll only do
suffering.
12, and that's what the optimal weight.
Right, and I'm 266, so it was
Yeah.
just, I was dying, bro, with me on it. It was like, help, help.
Alrighty, boys. I'm southbound.
Enjoy,
All
brother.
right, mate. Yeah, take good care, mate. Have a good drive.
Yep. And give me a yell, Mike, or not Mike, Matt. I'll be good for about an hour. Yeah, and then I go into the dead zone only backwards. 'Cause normally I call you on the way up.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So what do you want me to do to keep you awake? You want me to send you random dick pics? That'll wake you up.
Yeah, that's why I love you guys. It's always for the comedy.
They don't have to be random, dude.
Yeah, well, one from each of us. One from each of us every hour. He never knows what to expect.
You know
On
what?
that note,
Did you send yours yet?
And then Ron will have to guess whose is whose.
Right.
yeah. That's when I wrecked the truck. Yeah.
Who's Jewish? Who's Jewish?
Who's Jewish?
Oh man. Alrighty, guys. I'm out.
Be
See you
safe,
later.
man.
They're right.
Oh god.
Bye.
There's some little Hasidic happy guy with a Hasidic foreskin wallet somewhere right now.
Oh, funny.
Look, I play with it and
Come
it
back, you know?
stretches.
Yeah, it's like Play-Doh. The more you play with it, the more flexible
Right.
it gets.
Exactly.
It warms up.
Exactly.
Oh,
my
dude.
God. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good way to end an hour and 6 minute stream.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll hashtag this one.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. We all know that game never goes quite to plan.
Y'all gotta dress it up, take little pictures with it, like Ken's helmet from a Barbie doll and shit.
Where's my Sharpie?
Oh
Ah, fucking hell.
that's too good, man.
It is. That'd be
Oh.
funny.
I can't imagine how Matt's day at work's going to be now.
Yeah, right.
He's going to have that on his mind the whole day now. Man, what should I send him?
Well, I'll tell you something. I won't actually be telling that story at work. I'd probably get beat up if that was the case.
Oh my god.
Copper State. Hey, how are you, mate? But I do. I have to nick off. Bloody hell. Just as we start the frivolities, I've got to go and do some work. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, thanks for popping on. Oh, actually, I have got a little thing. This little 1S, right? And I can feel it puffing. Are they any good to use for a while or not?
If you're still getting decent flight times, keep pushing it. When it stops, like giving you any
easy.
kind of
They will
yeah, 1S is they're just because you run them so low, you run them past two. Like sometimes you'll look down and be like, oh my god, I'm at 2.2 volt. You know, it's just toasted the battery at that point.
Yeah. Mine will probably drop out of the sky at about 3. Just won't do it. Or
Probably
three,
in your
three,
settings.
It just
About
it
3
just
minutes.
You can adjust that in your settings as far as how much battery voltage it falls out of the sky at too. And beta
Okay.
flight.
Yep. Well, I haven't done that yet, so I'm looking at around about 3.1 to 3 before
Yeah,
it.
it's probably
before it goes.
3.2 in your settings or something like that.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's
usually-
on beta flight itself. You can set it in your battery and voltage tab. You can
Yeah.
set what voltage your quad alarms you at and what voltage it stops flying at, so that your battery doesn't go below that voltage. It'll just fall out of the damn sky instead.
Right. Because I do fly them to around about 3.3. That's about my limit.
You save batteries that way,
man.
but you end up walking a little bit more sometimes.
Well,
Yeah.
I fly 'em way lower than that. I end up looking down. I'm at like 2.4, 2.3,
Yeah.
and they still recover. But I run those little juicy ones, dude. The high voltage ones. You know what I'm talking about? They're
You
really
saw that 5S that I ran out there when I wrote it down.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh,
smoked it, bro.
2.2, 2.3, something
Yeah.
like that. I was over there putting
Yeah.
it on the charger right away, trying to bounce that baby up.
Battery was puffed already. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a feeling it might have been the one that I pushed, which I did, until it fell out of the sky a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, it's just the others are all solid, you know, and it's just that one I can just feel like air in it, you know. It's like, oh,
Mike,
here
what are those 1S batteries? The Nectars.
The neck,
Damn.
the neck, what
They're
is it?
really good.
Newbie drone.
Yeah, the Nectar 1S batteries. They're very pungent, and they just are way different than anything else out there. They last longer too, man. You can run them hard.
because I have got some 650s coming. I think they're 550s. I've got 550s. I've got 450s, 550s, and I've got 650s coming from Crazy.
Nitro Nectars.
Nitro Nectars, dude. Those batteries are amazing.
Nitro Nectars.
they're more
300 pound
expensive.
Battery, 1.8S HV, $699 at Pyro Drone.
They are more expensive, but they are totally worth it.
Mm.
You can get the 250 MAW for $599.
Huge difference on power and performance.
Hey, yeah, I got to roll. Sorry.
All right.
Peace,
Fantastic.
bye. Have a good day at work, brother.
Thanks for joining me, eh? Good on you.
Yeah.
Toodles.
See yous. No worries. Thanks everyone for popping in for this rather short-lived live show. Hopefully we can go a bit longer next week, but I'm kind of guessing we will. But anyway, we'll see how we go. But thanks again. Thanks everyone for popping in, and hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Have a great week, and hopefully see you all again, same time, same channel next week. I'll catch you later. I'll pop that on there. Yeah. Why not?